Lucio would like to begin the hunt for the arsonist without delay. Flames are spreading. We must begin our investigation immediately. Witnesses must be found. Suspects must be identified. Have you been able to determine the precise locations where the fires were set? Perhaps there is a pattern. If there is, we have yet to discern it. Fires have been reported throughout the city in both the pillars and foundation. Indeed, given the size of the area affected, I would think it would be best to divide our forces. Master Alfino and Mistress Yustola, I would have you take charge in the investigation in foundation. As you wish, mayhap Tataru can be of assistance as well. Mean and Phoenix and me can get on the pillars. Oh, they'll like me up there. Only question is, will the grizzled old rogue striking a pose over there be joining us? Thancred of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and may I say what a pleasure it is to meet you too, my lady. I'll bet. The name's Hilda, a scion, eh? And there I was thinking I'd found a fellow ruffian amongst these illustrious personages. I remain here to coordinate the fire-quenching effort. If you weren't out of value, pray inform me immediately, that is all. Aw, I thought I found a ruffian friend. Where we could begin by sifting through charred rubble and questioning random passers-by. In my experience, every town has at least one individual who can be counted on to know things he or she should not. Oh, the infamous Lord Emelian de Fortemps, lover of women and wine, though neither care for him that much. They say he could gossip for Ishgard. Just the sort of fellow I had in mind. Capital suggestion. He'll be at the Cruiser Lake most, making an effort to be seen, so let's go and see him. Grizzled I will accept, but old? Aw, poor Thancred. She had called him old. How dare she? How very dare she call him old? Geese away. And it takes so long. The cooldown takes so long. Is this... can I go in here? No? Why? Screw it. Well, well, if it isn't Phoenix, dearest of all my friends, you're looking rather grim. Glum. Something the matter, old girl? I'm not old! Ah yes, the arsons. Dreadful business that, and awfully curious, wouldn't you say? There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it at all. Naturally, we've doubled the guard outside the manor, along with the other houses. Can't have the old pal going up in flames after all. Oh, in case you were wondering why the Hoplon is awash with refugees, the lower levels of the vault have been opened to those unfortunate souls who lost their homes. Sir Aymric's orders. From what I hear, remarkable man, not even a knife in the ribs can keep him from his duties. Actually, old girl, stop calling me old. If you think of questioning the refugees, I should be more than happy to accompany you to the Hoplon. While you conduct your inquiries, I could offer words of comfort to the distressed and despondent young maidens. Oh my god. Wait a moment. I know what that is. You're giving me one of your looks, aren't you? You do me an injustice, old girl. I will have you know, my heart yearns but for one rose, prickly though she may be. You are so full of shit. I just can't even with you. You're so full of shit. I sense you remain unconvinced. Very well. If it will help prove the purity of my intentions, I shall gracefully rescind my offer. Now run along and catch those arsonists. That's right, screw you. That was not entirely what I had hoped for. Whose idea was it to come here again? Never mind, but for our next step, I suggest we divide our efforts. While you question the refugees in the Hoplan Phoenix, I shall investigate the locations where the fires were set. Would you be so good as to join me, Hilda? You know what, I reckon I would. Can't have you roaming about in an unfamiliar city by your lonesome, can we? You'd only get robbed blind and left shivering in your small clothes. Oh, I like her. I like her very much. She's fun. Here. Running. There was a man with a satchel. I saw him kneeling outside the window, and then there was smoke, and it was hot, and I couldn't breathe. I don't remember how I made it out. Suppose I must have climbed. My arm is getting maybe my arm is getting better after all. That doesn't help me. Uh-oh, it's a priest. Hello, Grumpagus. Come, brothers and sisters, there's food and shelter out for enough for all in the thingamajig. Yes, I know it doesn't say thingamajig, leave me alone. Honey's blessing upon you, Father. I confessed, we're not sure if we could come. There are so many unbelievable tales these days about the Archbishop, Sir Aymeric, and the Dravalians. Truth in your heart, brother, and pay no heed to the lies of lesser men. They seek only to lead you astray. Do you require succor as well, miss? So the Temple Knight have begun their investigation. Good. This madness has gone on for too long. Would that I could do something to aid you in your search, but I have a duty to these poor souls. Farewell, and may the Fury guide your steps. Well, you just dismissed me right away, didn't you? What help are you? Gee. Straight up just wasted our time over here. You didn't tell us shit. Unruffled refugee? You're the wrong one. Oh, no she wasn't. My bad. I skipped her dialogue because I thought I'd talked to the wrong one, but I didn't. Okay, it's just downstairs. Is it in the house? Is that why? I hate that I can't fly here. Very salty about it. Yeah, no, this isn't it. I don't care! Ah, there you are. Anything to share? Well, we require more than the muddled testimony of some traumatized girl if we are to identify the culprits. While you were questioning the refugees, we inspected the scenes of several of the fires, including the one near St. Raymond's Cathedral and another near the Tribunal. For a mercy, neither structure suffered significant damage. Some say that they were spared by the grace of the Fury. Others might question how such ruthlessly efficient arsonists contrived to fail so miserably on the two occasions when their target was a bastion of Ishgardian orthodoxy. Nothing conclusive, of course, but it does give cause to wonder. Alphino will doubtless have an opinion. Sorry, guys. I was talking to the kiddo because, you know, you can't do stuff without being bothered when you're a parent. It's not possible. It doesn't happen that way. You just can't. Heaven forbid. Down here. Oh my god, let me down. Okay. Silence will avail you not, sir. Ah, Phoenix, I was just about to summon you. As you can see, we have detained a suspect. We found this man loitering near the remains of one of these stricken buildings. According to eyewitnesses, he was also present before the fires broke out. Let him go, damn it. You've got the wrong man. Sniff, sniff, but you reek of oil and all those burns on your hands. An occupational hazard, I suppose. But tell me, does arson pay well? I'm a victim, you imbecile. Look at me. Ay, that you are, after a fashion. You should know that your pious patron has already spun us a delightful yarn about how his pet mongrel slipped the blah blah blah. I missed it. In fact, he called you rabid and beheaded us to put you down. That's bollocks. He's the one that... Damn it. It goes too fast. Even a sinner such as me could find salvation in the Fuhrer's work, he said. He left it behind, tried to, with all my heart, said prayers every day like a good man. But he came to me. He came to me. And there you have it, Hilda. Would you be so kind as to escort our friend here to the congregation? Hey, so long as you don't mind if he's limping when he gets there. Yes, you get him. Hilda, you get him. That was incredible, Tancred, but how did you know he would confess? Well, I've seen his kind before. A troubled soul manipulated by men of power and wielded as a weapon. I could not be certain, of course, but given the stakes, I thought it was worth the risk. And if our captives had called your bluff? Must we entertain hypotheticals? The world is vexing enough. Thank you, Thinkerin. Whether by luck or by judgment, we have at last confirmed these arsons were orchestrated by a person or persons of influence. I think that it's best we now return to the congregation and discuss how to best proceed. But, this whole time, you've had me talking to churchy people. And I don't like talking to churchy people. God damn it. Get your butts up there. Tiny little lullaby. Because, no, I'm not walking if I don't have to. Any farther than I have to, I suppose I should have said. It would have been the correct way to say it. But I can't talk today. Can't English. I can't not. Lucia. On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, I thank you all. The many years you apprehended is being interrogated as well. Though he fell silent upon realizing we had not turned his master, he will soon tell us what he knows one way or another. Pardon the intrusion, First Commander. Ah, Lord Artur, have you come to see your father? He is attending Sir Aymeric in his chambers at present. I am. He bid me bring him his salve. Though he did not let me detain you, and thank you for your kindness, my lord. In times of trouble, every man must do his part. Would that I could do more. My lord Arturel did not seem to be in the best of spirits. 'Tis little wonder Master Alphino. His father is widely slandered, and his half-brother is not yet in the grave. Poor guy. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for getting to this part in the video, and I hope you guys have been enjoying my Final Fantasy XIV lore videos. That being said, please do me a little favor, give the video a like as it helps me be recommended within the YouTube algorithm. And if you have not yet, please consider subscribing as that helps me out a great deal too. See you in the next one.